Good morning, guys. Good morning from my side here in Europe. You people in America, it's gonna be your night. Like, um, you have, I think, 6 hours ahead. It depends on the state, anyway. So it's night. You guys are sleeping, but good morning from Ireland. Anyways, guys, I watched Joe Brooks live yesterday, and I was like, "What? What is this guy doing? What is this guy saying?" It's so surprising. It's so sad that Jelson cannot take ownership of his mistakes. He cannot take responsibility. And I just like, wow, whoever is living with Justin, or whoever is even having anything to do with him, be it colleague at work or anything, they will have problem. You know, when somebody can never attest to the fact and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was my bad, I did it, I made a mistake," you know, that type of person would always make you to be angry. And I credit Cora again. I'm giving her a flower. Who can live with this type of a man? Who? He never makes mistake. And you guys, are people that are supporting him, are they not saying things? And they are as foolish as him, actually, because they are like, Jerry never, he doesn't make mistake. He's like, all does not make mistake. Nobody. God has not created the person that does not make mistake, that is all well and perfect. Nobody. But it's so sad. And that is the beginning of his downfall. Because, you know, when you attest to it that, "Oh, I made a mistake," when you acknowledge your mistake, you will try to become better. You will try not to do it again. But when he sees no mistake in whatever he does, but it's always the fault of the other person, why does he need to change? Why does he need to do better? Is his problem. And his followers are his doom. Because they treat him like a fool, not like a baby. Because if I'm going to say they're treating him like a baby, it's a what's it now? I'm shading. I'm rubbishing babies. Okay, because babies do take responsibility. Mothers, parents, we correct our children, we give them their faults when they are faulty. So I won't compare JD to a baby, because babies do own up to their faults, their mistakes. Their parents call them out for making such mistake. "Oh, Bob, you did this. It was you that spilled water on the floor. Don't do that again." But in Justice's case, no, he's always right. So his followers have made us to know that he's a fool. I worked in disability. Okay, I worked in disability sector. Those people, they didn't have the capacity. They don't have the capacity, okay, of doing things right. So we don't call them out for any mistake, because we know that they cannot function in such capacity. So whatever mistake they make, we just rectify it and we let it slide. We continue. We don't call them out. We don't ask them to own up to any responsibility, because they don't have the capacity, because they have intellectual disability. So Justice followers has made us to understand that this guy is actually having a form of disability, because that is the way they are portraying him. So it may be mental, it may be intellectual, but he has one form of a problem or the other that is not making him to be capable, that is not making him to be a responsible adult, to own up to mistakes. It is sad, guys. I believe you guys have children. You call out your husband. So are you saying that Justin is more responsible than your husband and doesn't make mistake? Your husband makes mistake. They drive you guys mad and you call them out for it. So why is Justin always right? You guys have pushed him to his doom. Anyways, this video, let me stop ranting. In this video, I'm just going to talk about the video that he did yesterday. I felt like slapping him from my phone. He went like he could not control his erection. His erection was what was controlling him, and what is still controlling him. You can imagine a nymphomaniac. He's a very dirty man, and I pity those people that are still like, he's a dirty man. That's public prick, sleeping with everything in skirts. He cannot do without sleeping with a woman daily, allegedly, because the way they are saying it, that he goes, girls troops in and out of his home. I heard Lolo, the stupid Lolo, talking like he's a man. And this is the time that he needs to do everything that he needed to do. Because when he was with Cora, he would be mopping and be cleaning the house. Where? He never raised a finger to do anything. That's why he's this useless. He even said it in one of his videos that, I can't remember, I have not cooked in 6 years. So when Lolo was talking, we know that he's never a truth teller. He's a bitter and biased human being. Lolo said this is the time for him to do that. A decent man, no matter how single you may be, a decent man will do things decently. Oh my God, that man is very dirty around ladies, around girls. And he went online, picked a Tinder nanny, brought her in, started scraping and doing rubbish with her, brought series of ladies. His home became a den for prostitutes. The nanny started calling him out here and there. He shot himself in the foot because he could not control his erection. Now he had the guts yesterday to come out, to throw subtle whistle, to blow subtle whistle, to tell people, go after Cora. Whatever weapon that is fashioned against Cora, we fall back on the man and his followers, because in this case Cora has nothing to do with it. Cora has nothing, but whatever happens in his life, it has to be Cora. I saw some comments, people were saying, his followers, gullible followers, are saying Cora was the one shooting the video. How? They are so stupid, like their master. He was ashamed that he's going to, like, today is not going to favor him. Today is the 23rd. He knew that today may not favor him. He quickly ran out. Narcissists don't like losing. That he does not want his followers to see him as a loser. He quickly ran out to say, I'm giving Cora the full custody. I can't do this anymore. Cora has made me to be having heart attack. Cora has made me to be high blood pressure. I'm having mental this and that. Is it because Cora doesn't come out to talk? I was listening to that stupid elephant in the UK, that London double-decker London bus, the double-decker woman, Totofilos. I was listening to her. She was calling people against Cora. That video was, oh my God, was every shade of hate. Calling people, Americans, defend your own, stand for your own. Americans should stand for their own disgraceful vlog. Why you are castigating your own? Is that not shameful on you? Is that not shameful? Saying Cora was the one that started all this nanny, paying them, and you guys, you know the truth. Well, this is what you turned Justin to. This is the verge you are pushed into, to his doom. If he's going to have whatever you said he's going to have, he's going to delete himself, this and that you were saying, you are shouting disgraceful, it's because of you people. You pushed him. Just so you cannot relent. Just so you can do this. Even yesterday, during the live that he was doing, people were telling him, you can do this, Justin. Don't give up, Justin. You can do this. You should go after. Somebody said he should stop being lenient with Cora. He should stop being pitying Cora, to be pitying Cora. He should be hard on her. This, you guys are coming online to use Justin and Cora's case to kill your depression. Now you are killing the guy softly. Is it because you know Cora is an African lady? Okay, that does not mean that she's not feeling, because she has blood flowing in her veins. It's so surprising when you guys are saying you don't know what this man is going through. You don't know what your disgraceful blog or vlog from your own platform. What is coming from that your evil platform is enough to send somebody insane. I am not Cora. I don't watch you. I cannot watch you. I don't want to die of heart attack. So because of that, I don't watch you. So if I can be feeling the pain when you say these derogatory things to Cora, when you lie and call people to start hating on her, you are telling them that they should go and do something before she is going to do something bad to Justin. You were calling people against this lady. Now you even said you gave yourself out in that your video. You insinuated that people that are Justin's lover that are living in the UK, that you can remember what they did to support Justin. And I felt like you guys, you disgraceful blog, you were the one that arranged that attack for Cora. You are so bitter. What is coming out from your mouth? I was just like, wow, this woman's mind is so dirty and so dark. Because everything you said yesterday was negative. How can I go and sell the children? How can a mother give birth to her children and say, I'm going to sell them? How do you think? Disgraceful idiots. Are you saying that you love those children more than Cora herself? I don't know what you guys are thinking. Now, I'm just addressing, I'm going to different places, but like I'm just digressing, but guys, take it like that. Because it's like I'm thinking out loud. But do you know what has ended Justin in this predicament that he puts himself? Greed. Justin is a very greedy person. His love for money is going to be his doom, and it has already started. Justin is very greedy and is arrogant, very entitled. The old nanny, I heard she's a Caucasian lady, came out and said she was using her money, spending her money to buy things for the children, socks and everything. We already know that he doesn't buy anything for these children. She was using her money to cook, to buy food in the house. She was going back to her place after, I think, 1 year. Justin didn't send her money for Uber. She has to use her money. You know, the woman said she will make tea, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee every morning to go serve a baby. Because compared to that woman's age, Justin is a baby. You can imagine that arrogance in him. For that woman to go serve you breakfast in bed, coffee in bed. Ha. Greed is what brought Justin to this place, and I will explain it. When they were together with Cora, Justin and Cora, when they were together, this guy was the one collecting Cora's money. I watched one video, and I was very angry in my spirit. Cora said her first Facebook check was everything, that it was a very huge amount of money, and this guy collected it all. Ask me who does not have conscience. I will show you Justin. Who does that? I'm going to make another video. This period I don't have time to do live because I don't know, I'm busy, seriously busy. So that's why I'm just, like as I am now, I'm driving, and that's the only time I can do my video. That's why I make more videos, so that I can just record and upload at my time. So I'm going to come out with another video to talk about Justin and racism. But let's keep going. We're talking of greed. I'm pointing out how I know that greed is what that is destroying, that destroyed and that is destroying Justin. He collected all this money. A slave master, isn't it? How will you put somebody somewhere to be working for you and you collected the whole money? You did not see anything wrong in that. Your conscience didn't tell you that. Why will I collect all this money? Yeah, he's entitled. It is right. After all, I married Cora. She's my property. Narcissists, they do not see people as humans. They see you as their properties. They see you as something like a piece of furniture that they can lay claim on. They are, human beings are properties to them. They are like properties to them. Commodities. Anyways, when Cora said, no, enough, I'm not going to give you my money again, you are not going to have access because Kora said she didn't have her own account. So the money was going into this man's account. I think Kora sought advice from her family members, and she was told, Omo, go start your own account. Especially in that America where you need credit scores to do anything in that country. She needs to have her own account, but he never advised her that way. Kora opened her own account and started saving money there. But that didn't mean that Kora was not supporting the home. Kora was still doing things because till she left that family, that marriage, she was the breadwinner. Even though just was lying and denying. I'm going to post his WhatsApp message that happened between him and Nancy. I'm going to post it. So Kora was still supporting, but what happened? Justin wasn't satisfied. He wanted it all. Greed. He wanted it all. He came out with a plot. I'm divorcing Kora, believing if he threatens, because there was a day that he was doing a video. It's because I don't have time. I would have gone there. How many videos will I even look for? That he said he married Kora because he appreciates, in quotes, I believe that that's just, it's just like coded word. He appreciates African culture because African culture makes their women to stay in marriage. It's a coded word. He appreciates, you know. He wants a place where he can be lording himself over women. He knows that African, we have our culture in Africa is suppressing it. Our culture suppresses women. So we have this patriarchy sort of culture that is well pronounced in Africa. Let me talk of Nigeria that I know. So he knows that. That's why he went. So he said it in his video. He said, that is why. Then I know that in Nigeria, when your elders are correcting you, you have to listen. So he had thought of all these things. That was why he was bombarding Nancy. Now, Kora did this, Kora did that. And Nancy actually fell for it for a long time before Nancy stopped slagging or chastising the sister. Okay. So greed. It was the greed that ruined Justin's marriage. He doesn't, it's either I have it all or nothing. And he hasn't changed. Going forward, when he got 50,000 as divorce settlement, he was not okay with it. He did what? He wanted more. And I don't know how many meetings I've done this thing. I don't want it to be too long, but I can check it now. Anyways, he wanted more. What did he do? He went to court again. Started dragging Kora to court. I want full custody without visitation. This is not the first full custody that this man is filing. I know you guys all know it. The reason why he wanted the full custody and they still want it, not because he loved these children, not because Kora is not a good mother. No, he's a liar. And we all know. I know that you guys, it's not a news to you guys. I'm not just breaking anything. It's not a breaking news we all know. He wanted the full custody so that he will be collecting. I remember that Lola was boasting about it on her platform before God discarded her, because God disgraced her. Before she was disgraced, it was like, yes, there's nothing bad in it. If Justin can have the full custody of the children and stay home and be collecting, what's it called now? Child maintenance. We call it maintenance here in Ireland. I can't remember what they call it there. Anyways, that he will be collecting. He still wanted Kora's money. So that's why he opted for full custody. Not because he loved the children more than the mother, not because Kora wasn't a good mother, or not because Kora wasn't taking care of these children. No, he had his motive. Yeah. After that, Kora won and they gave them 50-50. This man wasn't satisfied. He kept going back to court. He was saying it yesterday, I've been paying money to that. All the cases that they've gone to defend in court was from him. He was the one dragging his ex to court. and that one will not fold. And when he's talking about I've spent 500,000 on lawyer fee, quarter of a million of lawyer fee, what about Cora? Did they do it for her free? Are the lawyer representing her for free? Okay, so let me close that chapter for now. After Cora's case, I'm going to go to Jiba. Jiba puts it on, I think the first post she did. She said when the money started coming in, he dumped me or something like that. Then when the money started coming in, he took me out of the picture. I think something in that line. Yesterday, the video he did before the one he did yesterday, I think that was 2 days ago. Justin said Jiba saw the buy me coffee and the GoFundMe, the amount he had in the GoFundMe, and he wanted a piece of it. We were thinking that maybe he made a mistake by talking about GoFundMe, until we heard, I don't even know how that got out, that Jiba started a GoFundMe for Justin, and they were secretly sharing it in their WhatsApp groups. Can you see that these people are evil and nobody came out to mention it? How many things are they doing in secret that we don't know? None of them shared it by mistake. So the money, they were really funding this man. Don't forget that it was Jiba that helped him. We don't know the discussion around it. That, okay, let's stop. Because Jiba understood that there was no problem. There was no lawyer fee or anything. He just needed money. And they started contributing to the GoFundMe. If this man is not greedy, and that was what brought him here, where he is now. If this man is not a greedy man, he would have given something to tangible. We don't know how much it was, but at least if this man had given something to Jiba wouldn't be bitter. So Jiba had this issue of you sleeping with me and bringing other girls in. Then they started GoFundMe together. Is that your nanny? Nanny starts a GoFundMe for campaign for you? How possible is that? Liar. He said, I don't know. He's not doing her job. He told different lies. That video was all shades of lies. He was contradicting himself. It's so shameful. But I'm just going to address his greed. And he's used to using people and dumping them, throwing them under the bus. So Jiba has used it. Jiba was saying it in one of her videos that I was doing a lot of intellectual something that entails critical thinking. She said it. She said she was the one that was behind it. She was the one that was doing all these things. I'm just paraphrasing now, but Jiba did all this thing. Open a GoFundMe. Then he found a way to eliminate her. Tell her to get out of the house. How much? Maybe that was when he gave her the 2,000 that we saw on the proof that this thing that the girls posted. Greed is what is making Justin. And Cora wrote it. Cora said that this man and money. It's all about money. All these shenanigans that he's doing online is because he's being paid. It's all about money. He said Lolo collected money on his behalf. He did not even have a proof of the exact amount Lolo collected. He came out to call Lola a thief, a scammer. It's all about money. And he will be crying every day that Justin is crying. He's crying about Cora's money. And he has been crying about her money before he left the marriage, before they went their separate ways. I have the proof of their chat with Justin and between Justin and Nancy. He said, yes, I'm the only one that was there. Kora is making more money than me. I didn't make it, not for my page. He's so greedy. So greed is what is affecting, that is killing him, that is finishing his life. He's a greedy man, he's entitled. So he saw that as his right for Jiba to use her brain, her what's it called now? Her idea to do whatever they did that brought about the GoFundMe. But he doesn't see any reason why Jiba should complain or share from the money. Because after all, Jiba is black. And who are you to talk to me? The nanny said it, the older nanny, that he's so entitled, very, like he's an ingrate, doesn't appreciate anything. The woman said spent 1 year in Justin's house, and Justin never said thank you for 1 day. We saw it online when they would buy everything for him, and he never came out to say thank you to anybody. It's so sad. Came out yesterday lying on Kora. Instead of him to tell everybody that I'm so sorry, I disappointed my children, I shot myself in the foot, shouting like lying on Kora. Whatever plan, whatever silent whistle that he's blowing against Kora will backfire on him. So guys, I'll come back some other day to do this another video. I just came here to tell you guys that his greed, his love for money. Even the Bible says it, that the love of money is the beginning of all evil. It is his love for money, his greed. When Justice sees something, he doesn't know how to share. He wants it all. He wants it all. He wanted the children alone to himself so that he can be collecting money from Kora. He wanted Kora, all Kora's money. Kora must be giving it to him for him to be traveling up and down without Kora complaining. And one thing about it, Kora said, like, he doesn't buy anything in the house. Jiba said it. This old nanny said it. The older woman that got her said it too. He does not buy things. He's a stingy man. He's a greedy man. He's a stingy man. He's a very greedy man. And he's a dangerous man. When you have such a person that is so, like, he suffered growing up, but it's not the only one that went, like, that rose from grass to grace. It's just there's no grace in his life. Anyway, I'm just saying that compared to where he was, where he's coming from, you will know that this is his grace. If somebody that was born, that was feeding on food stamp, like a beggar, begging to eat. So if he's here now in this his palace, dirty palace, you will know that this is like a high post for him, high pedestal for him. So yet he cannot help people. He cannot spend people money on people. He cannot get the little, whatever he gets, and be thankful about it. He's never contented with anything. He wants everything. He wants it all. Like at times when I see him crying about Kora's money, it's a lot of money. He said it in that video yesterday. He has made a lot of money. I'm just like, Justin, you have all the avenues of Facebook monetization. Kora doesn't have. You've deleted, you've messed up her page. She doesn't have, until people give her coffee or stars. How much is star? Yet we keep shouting Kora. He's making money. It's about the money. It's about it, because he's so great. That man is so dangerous, honestly. If you see somebody, like, if there is any life insurance done with him, just will eliminate the person right away. He's a very greedy body, but he's very greedy person. So desperate for money. It's so fast, he can go to any extent of deleting people to get the money. It's sad. And that is it. Your greed, Justin, will end you where you don't want to be. Bye guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.